Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. I'm David Young, co-founder of Green Monday. So I'm here based in Hong Kong. Very glad to meet most of you. We founded 11 years ago, 2012, in Hong Kong. And I think especially with COP28 just around the corner, this is going to be a major topic globally about how food has to be part of the equation when it comes to climate. And there's so many reasons that change of the food system is necessary. So the way we take on this mega global challenge, I mean, we look at it from multiple angles. In the middle, you see Omni Foods, which is our alternative protein brand that is already selling in about 20 markets globally, which I'll get more deeply into. We also create the movement called Green Monday, which is similar to Meatless Monday, but with a broader scope on how to, how companies, organizations can join an ESG movement. And then finally, also a digital platform that can put us at very consumer-centric, people who are pro plant-based lifestyle and diets, how they can join us, and how we can use that as also part of the marketing to target very target demographic. So our journey, the last 10 years, really starting first with the movement, and then our brand Omni debut in 2018. And we're very proud to say that, despite all the challenges with COVID, especially here in Asia, Hong Kong with lockdowns and everything, we've been making very good progress globally. Now, with the Green Monday movement, I think this is part of our marketing in terms of how to educate and raise awareness, and basically bring the movement into. We can open any doors and bring the movement into any organization or company in the world. And first, as a thought leader, and also let people understand why change is necessary. And then the next is how, and that's where Omni comes in. Despite the fact that we're headquartered in Hong Kong, but we have a very global team. Our R&D is based in Canada. We have definitely a business development team in the US and across APAC as well. So both on food service, such as McDonald's, Starbucks, IKEA, Disney, and on the retail side in the US, Whole Foods, Sprouts, Walmart, Albertsons, and then here in Asia, Dairy Farm, 7-Eleven, etc. Are all our products have already successfully penetrated into those channels. Now, with Omni in particular, we are proud to say that we have won numerous awards and really a good blend and balance of both, innovation, technology, and of course, culinary excellence. What separates us from many other brands that you've heard of is although we have definitely the protein innovation, so whether it's beef, chicken, seafood, pork alternative, that's very important. But on the other hand, I think in today's environment, whether it's to C or to B, everyone is looking at ready to eat. So solutions that basically are reheatable and make it as simple as possible, both to the end user or even to many restaurants and cafes. All they have to do is put it in an oven or a microwave for 30 seconds, a minute, and immediately you can serve restaurant quality gourmet food. Nestle recently just announced one of the investment, a big investment from Nestle, and that is on kind of ready to make items. And then in China, this is one of the biggest, most explosive kind of segment of food that is growing, and it is all about value-added solutions and ready to eat. So that really separate Omni in terms of not just having the protein, but using the protein and put it into various kinds of, whether it's, appetizers, meals, etc. These are some of the examples. I mean, in Hong Kong, for some of you who are in Hong Kong, our product, the luncheon meat, vegan luncheon meat is in McDonald's every morning, and our vegan tuna is in McDonald's, McCafe all day. These are some of our partners and retail channels in the US, and just if we list all of them, I mean, that itself would be quite a presentation. We're very glad to say that we're up to anywhere, I think we're at about 6,000 to 7,000 points of sales in the US right now, and that continue to grow, and we should be crossing the 10,000 points of sales mark sometime in the first half of next year, just in the US. and some of these, because we have our fish, plant-based fish. So indeed, we also have won a lot of awards and also become the go-to brand for vegan fish and chips and any dishes using or featuring seafood items. And finally, some examples of Greater China and Singapore as well. Partners such as IKEA, Starbucks, we already are working with these major, food service chains and in multiple regions. I think that also really is what separates Green Monday from other groups is we are already, with people on the ground and partners on the ground that can collaborate with a multinational group or, in various regions. This is our manufacturing plant. We have two. One is in Guangdong in southern China. The other is in Thailand. The Guangdong one is the major one. And because we're doing a lot of sourcing regionally, we are able to, I think this is a very important point in terms of pricing and costs. I think nowadays, one of the barriers is still, alternative protein products are too expensive and significantly higher than the meats that we are trying to reduce. But with our supply chain very efficient, and we put a lot of work in terms of sourcing and understandings of supply chain, we're able to produce products at price parity with meats, or in fact, very soon, cheaper than the meats that we're trying to reduce. So this is a major milestone. And then finally, on digital, Happy Cow is one of the go-to vegan kind of food discovery app with more than, actually the 3 million is outdated. It's more like 4 million app downloads, 15 million page views. And that gives us a very important database of the most active plant-based consumers globally. So how to connect kind of on an O2O, online, offline, not just using traditional trade marketing to sell omni products, but being very, demographic, consumer-centric, and then also leverage their own influence to share with more people about our omni products. So our way of engagement and marketing is very unique, and that is another major differentiating point from any other, product-centric companies out there. Some of our accolades, awards, our team, as I mentioned, both in Asia and also in North America as well. So a very quick, kind of a, I don't know, was that 6 or 7 minutes presentation? And of course, happy to open up the floor for any questions. And after that, please reach out. I will clearly leave my contact on the chat and also in Slack. But happy to open up to answer questions, give you short answers.